decorum.
Let me read for him.
Nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger have forbidden, nor embrace
wait.
the religion of truth from among those who are given the scripture, until they pay the tax, the jizya, willingly, submitted, and fully humiliated.
Do we not pay?
Belittled.
Wait, let me show him.
Protection.
It's protection. Let me tell you. If you pay jizya, wait. Do you know in Islam, if you pay... Please wait.
Is he forced to go fight in a war?
No.
Is he
All the
forced?
Muslims fight.
Because that you pay jizya.
So again, I'm just reading the Quran. If you don't like your own,
Now I'm asking again. You tell me, do you know if you pay jizya in Muslim countries, you stay under the protection of Islamic law, Islamic government? Do you know that?
So I understand how.
Do you agree with that?
I understand that.
Do you? No. Yes, I want you. No, I want you to say it. No. Do you agree that? You stay under the protection of Islamic law. Protection. They protect if you pay jizya. Do you agree with me that?
So what do you mean by protection? So for instance,
no one can touch you. In Islam, if you live in a Muslim country and you give them peaceful and you pay jizya, same as we pay zakah, you get peaceful. No one can harm you. No one can touch you. Do you agree with me with that?
So
do you agree with me that?
Can I respond?
Okay. Yes or no?
So I agree in principle. I agree in principle.
Thank you. No. That's all I wanted.
Okay, I agree in principle.
Yeah.
That is how most of the ulama understand how the law.
No ulama. According to the hadith, the teaching of Prophet. No, according to the scholars. Don't say according to the scholars. According to the teaching of Prophet and Quran.
Let me respond. Respond. So, the reality, however, was not always the case, and it really varied from caliphate to caliphate. So just like some Muslims were persecuted by some of the Khilafah, under some of the Khilafah, Jews were persecuted under many of them. So the Almohads in North Africa massacred hundreds of thousands of Jews, forced them.
And how many people you killed Jews? How many people killed in Muslims Palestine now?
Hardly any.
Start from since you occupied that land. Since you occupied that land, how many innocent lives have you killed? Show me in Islam where Muslims killed innocent Jews. Show me in Islam. Nowhere. No innocent Jews that Muslims killed. But in your country, Muhammad, tell me.
Did he kill?
I got the answer.
Young boys.
I got the answer. Young boys. Okay, who were they?
They were the boys in the
fighters. Say the name. The Sirah said, you quoted from the Sirah. They were fighters. They were fighters. No, they were adult. In Islam, if you are adult, no, you are adult. If you are adult, if you are adult.
Are you saying the 13-year-old boy is an adult?
I'm saying as long you are adult and you was battling, those people were fighting against Muslims because you are fighting against. Do you know in that battle how many Muslims you killed?
Answer a question.
Shall I tell you? Yeah.
Is killing a 13-year-old boy okay?
Depends if he's an adult in Islam. If he's an adult.
So this is where I do.
If he's now, let me answer. If he's an adult.
13-year-old boy.
If he's an adult.
Okay. He's not back then. 13-year-old boy.
In that battle, he's mentioning Jews killed many Muslims. In that battle he's mentioning, he's quoting from the Sirah, the history of Prophet Muhammad. Jewish people killed many people. He's hiding. And now Palestinians, no Muslims in Islam. If you're a Jew. Wait. Show me. Wait. Please, can I speak to him? Can I speak? I'm asking. Please don't get involved. I want to expose him.
She said it's okay to kill a 13-year-old boy, and it's
it's not okay. It depends on the context. Depends on the context. I'm asking now. Show me in the Torah where it says do not kill. I'm asking. Wait. Please, can I talk to him? Please wait. Show me in the Bible. Show me. No, wait. No, I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me. Show me in the Bible. Show me in Torah where it says do not kill innocent Gentiles. But I can show you in the Quran do not kill non-Muslims, innocent non-Muslims.
Literally, one of the 10 commandments says you shall not kill.
Can you show me?
Yeah, you should not kill is one of the 10
Shall I show you? Wait. Let me show you.
Okay,
no, wait. Let me show you. Wait, doesn't specify that. It's not about tribe. I'm talking about Muslims. Wait.
No.
Look here.
She wants to correct.
It says here. Wait. Please, wait. Here it says.
I want the camera.
Your male.
Okay,
here.
I'll turn my camera around.
Leviticus.
Come back to you.
Leviticus. No, wait, please. Please wait. Please talk. Here, racism in the Torah. It says your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. What did you hear? Look here. Forget about him, this guy.
This is called
What can he say?
debate.
Look here. Leviticus chapter 25 verse 44. Your slaves must come from Gentiles, no Israelites. And it says here, children of Gentiles, you can buy them, purchase them as slavery.
Do you know how many Jews Muhammad?
Here again it says, he's running. Are you running?
No, I'm just putting him.
Here again it says, you may also buy, Leviticus 25:45. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. Gentiles. Imagine. And now let me show you another one. Deuteronomy.
Are you ready?
Deuteronomy 23 verse 19. Here. Here again. Do not charge. I don't want to talk to him. Do not charge. He's mentioning what he mentioned. I already answered. It's the same. It's the same. No, it's the same. The Battle of Khyber. You remember when he was mentioning? He's mentioning that one. It's the same. Where it says, go find your reference. Come to me. Find your reference and come back to me. Where is you? No. You're sister. Come on. He's running from these verses. قول لها يا الله. يا الله قولي لها. بالله عليك خليه يا بالله عليك. بالله هو يهرب مني خليه. أنا أحكي. Oh, he's running from the racism in the Bible, in the Torah. Look here, it says here, do not charge a fellow Israelite interest, whether or money or food or anything else that may earn interest. And here, chapter 20, it says, Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 22, verse 19 to 20, it says here, you may charge a foreigner interest, but not a fellow Israelite, so that the Lord, your God, may bless everything you put your hand to in the land you are entering to possess. That's the Israel, the country now they possessed, they occupied. The Bible even says that. And they're telling us history. What history? We know Israel never existed. This verse clearly says that. And here, look what it says, imagine. It says you can enslave Gentiles, but enslaving Israelites, you should put to death, and that's an evil act. But enslaving Gentiles, that's not an evil act. Is that not racism? But in Islam, you can enslave a Muslim. Yes, you can enslave a Muslim.
Let me just say
Yeah.
to you. The point is,
He's running. Joseph is running about the racism in the Torah and Talmud. They believe as Gentiles we are dogs, we are swine. Jesus also, the Bible believes that we are swine and dogs.
you have a law about slavery, both of you, right?
But you're not getting.
Religion. Why do you
Are you
have
getting the
laws about
point?
keeping a
No,
slave?
are you getting the point? In Islam, you can enslave a Muslim,
Anybody.
anybody.
Why?
But them, you can only enslave Gentiles, non-Israelites.
Why do you enslave anybody? Why
Say
are you
again.
enslaving anybody?
And
You
guess
know
what?
that's
And guess what? In Islam, always encourages us to free slaves.
You have laws on
Shall I show you?
You are lying.
Shall I show you?
No, you don't.
Do you know
Don't
Quran?
show me.
Do you know
Muhammad
Quran? No. Do you know
Muhammad
Quran?
has-
I'm asking, do you know Quran?
Don't shout and
Do you know
speak
Quran? Okay, do you know Quran?
I don't care about Quran.
Do you know Quran?
Muhammad
So I can't talk.
has-
No, he's not talking. I'm explaining to him.
Can you shut up and listen?
I'm not listening to you because you don't know Quran. You just said I'm lying. He said I'm lying. I can show you many verses in the Quran where it says in Islam, every time you commit a sin, there are certain sins, if you commit
There
them,
is no
you
sin in
have to
Islam.
come with atonement.
There is no
Like
sin
freeing
in Islam.
slave.
You know that.
Freeing a slave. It says that. It's clearly. In Islam, I believe,
There
in
is
chapter
no
60.
sin in Islam. You talk to me.
What do you mean?
There is no sin in Islam.
Shall I show you?
Don't show me that.
He doesn't know. So he's telling me, don't show me. Look, he's telling me his opinion, and I'm
better than Umar bin Khattab. Do you?
according
You
to
talk
what?
to me.
According to what? Quran? Do you have Quran verses?
In Quran,
Show
there
me in
is
the Quran
nothing
there's
in
no
Quran,
sin. Okay, show
only
me.
sex
Look,
and
he's
killing.
talking. Show me in the Quran.
Quran.
Wait.
In the Quran.
Please
Sex
wait.
and killing.
Please wait.
Yeah.
Show me.
What the fuck
Show
you
me.
think you are?
Please wait. Show me.
There is
Show me.
nothing in
Open.
Quran. You
He's
know
zero.
that.
He's not showing me. He's showing me. He's not showing me. He's خليه لا تسبوا خليه.
Muslims always
أخوي
swearing.
لا
Muslims
تسبوا
always
خليه.
swearing.
I'm asking, you're lying all the time now. Do you have reference?
You are
Do you have
big
reference?
liar.
I want reference. Show me reference.
You are a big liar. You're not
Look,
telling the
so
truth.
do you,
about
how can I
Islam.
talk to you when you're not giving me
You're not-
reference?
You're not telling.
Do you
the
have
truth.
reference?
Oh, come on. You're not.
Do you have reference? I don't want
I
empty
wanna
words.
tell you this
I don't want
heading-
empty words. I'm telling
know
you now.
they are true.
I'm telling you empty words.
you
According to
zip your
Bible,
mouth?
Jesus is a
zip
sinner.
your mouth?
Jesus is a sinner according to Bible. Shall I give you verses?
Can you zip your mouth?
You zip your mouth.
There is
Otherwise,
no-
show me reference.
there
I don't
is-
want empty
I
words.
wanna
Reference.
tell you, it's up to you,
Reference.
you go to-
Reference. You're zero. You don't know your Bible. You don't know the Quran. You're telling me blah, blah, blah.
كذاب.
La, give me verses.
But
Do you have verses? Give me one verse of the Quran. Give me one verse of the Quran. Do you know Quran?
Can you
Read.
shut up?
Read one verse of the Quran. Read.
are you denying
Read.
Muhammad? That
Read.
doesn't-
Read.
Are you denying Muhammad?
Answer my questions. Read
Are you
one verse
denying
of the
Muhammad
Quran.
didn't have a slave.
Read one verse of the Quran. أختي أختي تعال أحسن هنا. تعال هنا أحسن. أوكي تعال. نا خليها تيجي هنا. خليها تيجي هنا. تعال هنا أختي. تعال هنا. لا هو يهرب مني. تعال هنا.
Are you denying Muhammad didn't have a slave?
أختي خليه هو يهرب مني. أنا بعطيه آيات في التوراة. لا هو بس ما يعرف والله شيء. لا بس خلاص. لا هو يهرب مني.
How old? And you want to have a number?
تكلم معايا يا أخي.
لا أنا ما بكلم معك.
أنت ما تقدر
أكلم معه.
تجابه.
لا أكلم معه. أنت مش عارف قرآن والله حديث والله بايبل. خليني لحالك يا أخي. خليني لحالك.
Truth? Are you searching for truth?
Let's talk. So now tell me, why in Torah?
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you to the right path.
No. Look here. Do you know why they? Let me say now. Let me come to the conclusion now. Let me come to the conclusion now.
Come on. It's nice to meet you.
Let me come to the conclusion now. We already talked about that, Khaybar. Where are you going? Huh?
Even the children
Oh, okay.
you killed them.
Okay.
You remember that?
No, I'm not talking to you.
Because you can't.
No, I can't talk to you.
You can't, sir.
Go sort out the
can't.
sinner
Who
of
do you think
the
is
Jesus. Jesus, according to your book, is a sinner. Go
care.
find Jesus.
I
Are you a
Jew.
Christian?
No, I don't care about Christian.
Are you a Christian?
I don't care about Jew.
Who are you?
or about
First, tell me
Islam.
your religion.
I am here to
What's your
destroy
religion?
Your mind.
What's your religion? What's your religion?
you understand
Your
me?
mind is already destroyed by yourself. How can you
have-
destroy mine?
You have
You can't
religion.
destroy mine. Come, Mr. Yusuf. Come here.
You have
I'm not
re-
interested with this guy, please.
No, because you
He doesn't
scared.
know. No, or atheist. I don't believe he exists even. I don't believe atheists exist even. No,
You know-
no atheist. There's no atheist. He worships science and scientists. Atheists, they listen to science and
know,
scientists. Their
I
God is
saw-
science and scientists. They have religion. Don't believe atheists. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I
Please
saw
go there.
3 days ago.
Please,
Umar
I
bin
saw,
Khattab in my dream.
believes a car going to America by itself.
Did you know what Umar
Please
bin
go.
Khattab was saying?
Please go.
He
He's
said-
seen a car going by itself to America, coming it back to here, dropping stuff and going back. That's what he believes. He believes this world came by itself. Like a car going by itself, coming by itself. Day, night. That's what he believes. I don't
I
believe his
saw Umar bin
existence.
Khattab
Yeah,
3
you seen.
three
Oh,
nights ago.
so now you tell me it's
No
okay in my.
No
So he said he's seen
Somali,
Omar bin
no
Khattab.
Somali.
Okay,
Okay,
No
over here.
no, now I'm asking now. I'm asking. You tell me.
Okay, let me stand. Just
Okay, you tell me.
Tell him about Khaybar.
No, this guy is atheist. He doesn't believe you as well. He doesn't believe your God, Hashim. He doesn't believe Hashim. Get rid of
the
him.
speaker's to get rid of him. Our religion doesn't command us to get rid of
I
him.
know, they all work together. I know. So now my question to you here, the first one. Here it says, do not charge a fellow Israelite or anything else that may earn interest. It's Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 19. To 20 again it says, you may charge a foreigner interest, but not a fellow Israelite, so that the Lord, your God, may bless you in everything you put your hand to in the land you are entering to possess. This verse clearly tells us there was nothing called Israel. Israel, the country of Israel, never existed. It says they occupied. And everyone knows Israel occupied that country here in Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 20. It says they occupied. They occupied. You're zero. What Quran? What Quran do you know? Tell me. What Quran do you know? Tell me.
32 times.
What Quran do you know? Tell me.
32
Read a single verse.
Come on.
This guy is dreaming. He's dreaming. I don't have time. So you tell me now, why the racism here?
Palestine is belong to Israel.
You answer that question. Because you believe in Talmud as well. You follow Talmud, yes? And Talmud says Gentiles are dogs. And it's, yes, shall I show you?
But anyway, we'll do this one first and then we can go on to the next one. What would you like to talk about?
Okay. No, this point first. Wait.
Can I know what's your channel?
Israel Advocacy Movement. Like, follow, subscribe.
Zionist movement. It's Zionist movement. Let me tell you.
Israel Advocacy Movement. There's lots of very good videos.
Palestine will be free. Yes.
Somehow
you're gonna
Free of extremists.
Don't worry. The Bible said, the Bible answered that one. The Bible answered that one. The Bible says the kingdom will be taken away from Jews and will be given to another nation. And that nation is Arab. Don't worry.
Israel as a bomb.
Out of curiosity, where's your background?
Okay.
Are you Arab? Are you?
The Deuteronomy.
Out of curiosity, what's your background?
I'm from Palestine.
Yeah,
Where Palestine is the same everywhere you go. All Arabs, Muslims, all are the same.
So one question, you're a Palestinian Arab? Is that what you're claiming?
Of course, they are my blood. They are my blood brothers. We are all brothers. One. We stand for Palestine. We are all one. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. What annoys me?
Except you're from Kuwait.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
In your hundreds and your millions, except the actual Palestinians in the 30s, 40s, and 50s said that Palestine was the word the Zionists invented.
No, anyways, there was nothing called Israel. Even in the Bible, they occupied that land. I give him the reference from the Bible.
But anyway, let me just finish up on the ribbit thing.
Look here. Imagine, look here. Okay, let's talk about the charging interest.
You're like Skippy the kangaroo. You jump.
No, I give you. We'll talk about that one.
Let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
Perfect. Are you interested in learning?
Yeah, that one.
So how Judah?
خليه هو علماني خليه هذا علماني هو زنديق علماني هو زنديق.
So interest, for those that don't know, is
Okay, can you explain that one?
okay.
Let him explain. I'm asking him.
Okay, we're moving on. We're going to have
I'm
a
asking
civilized
one. Yeah,
conversation.
you talk now.
Yeah.
I'll allow you.
Inshallah.
Okay.
So interest in Judaism is not seen as a negative. In Christianity and Islam it is.
Yes.
So the concept of interest is if I don't know you and I loan you £100, I need some way of mitigating that the risk that you may not pay me back, And so if I know that you are of the same religion as me and you're bound by the same religious code, so you have fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you follow the same code where you will lose your portion in the world to come if you cheat someone. So if I as a Jew lend you money, and lend money off you, I take money from you, but then I pay it back, considered sinful in Judaism. But if someone isn't bound by that religious code, then there's no assurance that they will pay you back because they don't have the same fear of the consequences, So first and foremost, Judaism came about in an age where there were no other monotheist religions in that region. There were only the Jewish people. They were surrounded by pagans who slaughtered their children and things like this, so it was very barbaric times. And so Judaism said that you can't charge your brother interest, because effectively they are bound by the same moral code as you, and you know that if they take the money, they're going to pay you back. So there's no risk there. The mitigation is that they're afraid that they will lose their portion of Jannah, their portion of the world to come. And so with a non-Muslim, with a non-Jew, they don't have that same fear, so they could cheat you of that money. So you need some way of mitigating the risk. And so interest is actually not a negative thing, in the sense that the entire West, that we're sitting in one of the most luxurious, affluent countries in the world, and it was built up on the concept of interest. So if the stranger comes to you and asks for a loan, the bank can give you £100,000 to start up a business, and the reason they will lend you that money, because there's no reason for them to give you that money unless they get something back, is that you can then pay them back a little bit extra on the money you loan, so everyone wins. You build a business, you pay back your loan, they make a little bit of profit on the loan that they gave you, and that's inherent. There's nothing wrong with that. The challenge here is, what if your brother comes to you and says, can I have a £100 loan, and you charge them interest? That's seen, in Judaism at least, immoral, because they're your family, you know they're going to pay you back, there's no risk. So that's the concept that you're talking about here.
Okay, now, still now, that's racism. Still now, you never sorted out. Because in Islam, let me tell you, in Islam, let me explain to you. Wait, let me explain to you. In Islam, that's race.
Okay, let's go to racism.
That's racism. In Islam, whether it's a Muslim or non-Muslim, we cannot charge them interest.
So
we cannot charge them interest.
He wants to talk racism.
Yes, we cannot charge. No, come to the point. Come to this point, interest. How come you cannot charge interest? You cannot charge interest Israelites, but you can charge interest non-Israelites, Gentiles. In Islam, I told you, whether it's a non-Muslim or Jew, or Israel, or a Christian, or whatever, African, Asian, from everywhere in the world, you cannot charge them interest. That's
simple question.
So Judaism is a racism.
I'm going to respond.
It's a clear.
So you're going to allow me to respond?
Yeah.
If I ask you for £100 loan,
Yeah.
£1,000 loan now, and you've got it, would you give it to me?
No answer.
Me?
More questions. No answer.
No, if I can, if I want to, no, wait. Okay, no, if I want to, if I can, yes, I will give you. I will give it to you.
Really?
Yes. Now, my second question now again. Why? My second question again. Why my second question again? That one, he doesn't have an answer. That one. He doesn't have an answer to that one.
We're not running away from the debate. We're having a debate about ribbit, interest.
Okay, interest, yes. Okay. Okay.
If you want to debate me, step into the ring.
No, it doesn't matter.
Your brother doesn't need my help. He's destroying you on your own.
Okay.
Okay.
If he's destroying me,
You can't tell me to.
Doesn't matter, brother. Joseph, we know him. He's a joker. He's a joker. We know him. Yusuf, doesn't matter. Yusuf, calm down, Yusuf. Calm down.
Well, you're yapping in my ear. Like a
Doesn't matter.
Level the accusation against you.
Doesn't matter. Another point now I'm making. Now.
Was a slave
Is it racist or not? More accusation.
No. Another point.
That's a low.
Another point.
That's a low blow.
And that's not
Another point.
Another
point.
Insult me, but I can't
The law
insult
of
you
Torah
back.
says
Gross up.
if you enslave,
He's literally insulting them. This
No,
is
no,
the
no,
problem.
stop.
Okay,
listen.
This is Musa.
No, listen.
This is Musa you're insulting.
Have you ever
I'm
heard
not
any-
insulting Musa.
Have you
This is
ever
Musa.
heard any
I
Muslim
don't believe this
insulting
has
any
got
Muslim?
nothing to do with him.
Hey.
It's
Have
insulting
you-
my prophet.
No. Have you ever heard any Muslim insulting any prophet?
Did Muhammad keep slaves?
No, don't talk
Did he
about
keep
Muhammad.
slaves?
I'm not talking
Abraham
about
keeps
Muhammad.
slaves.
Yes.
Abraham
Yes.
keeps slaves.
Yes.
Abraham keeps slaves.
Yes.
Isaac keeps slaves. He kept
I don't
slaves.
know about Isaac.
I know Isaac,
Yes.
Jacob.
I'm honest. I'm saying yes.
Wait.
I'm saying
I got
yes.
the answer.
I'm saying
He's
in
asking.
Judaism, just like in
No.
Islam.
I'm saying Isaac, Jacob,
If you want to
Abraham,
debate, he
all
pays
prophets
for
of the Bible
nothing.
had slaves in the Bible. We don't need to talk about
I'm
that.
not arguing.
Solomon had 900.
I agree.
Though they don't believe Solomon. They don't believe Solomon. Okay, now my second question now: how come?
Let's finish with the interest.
No interest now. That one is sorted out. That's racism. I proved you wrong. That one.
So in Islam,
I'm going to another point.
I'm not. You're not going to
About
dictate.
interest.
You're not going to
About
dictate.
interest.
So yes, it's about
Okay,
interest.
go on.
In Islam,
Yeah.
just like in Judaism,
Yeah.
there are laws that apply between Muslims and Muslims that don't apply between Muslims and non-Jews. Yeah.
He's not getting the point. Again, no, wait. About what? About interest.
About many things.
No, you said about interest. Stay the topic. No, interest.
This is basically what you're doing.
Okay.
You're taking. So again, follow.
You said interest. You want interest. The topic of interest.
Follow. Try and keep up. Try and keep up.
Okay.
That was the verse in the Torah.
Interest,
Try
yeah.
and
I want
keep up.
interest.
Try and
Okay.
keep up. So within religions,
Yeah.
there are laws which apply between the brethren, the people within that religion,
Yeah.
and the people outside of the religion.
Yeah.
So the laws that apply to the mushrikeen and between the Muslimin are different, yes?
They have their own court, Jewish.
No, wait. Now he's going outside. Now he's going out. I repeat again. I repeat again. Now, I repeat again. I'm talking about Islam is not a race. Wait. Islam.
Judaism is not a race.
Islam. No, it's about Israel.
Judaism, you can convert to Judaism.
Can I speak to him? Can I speak to him?
You need to control your hype dogs.
He said in Islam.
You need to control the different
Can I speak to him?
questions and your lies.
Can I speak to him?
Can
I speak to him?
I don't believe
I'm
it.
saying,
They sent to defend their faith.
according to the Torah, it's not about being a Jew, man.
Wallahi.
No, according to Islam, no. According to Islam, it's not about. According to Islam, it's not about
You
a race.
literally have a law which charges Jews in tax.
Are you getting? Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? That is being an Israel. Israel is not a religion. Islam is a religion.
Listen,
You do not compare a religion and a
You
race.
can convert to Judaism.
You are comparing.
You can convert to Judaism.
The verse doesn't say Judaism. Doesn't say Jews. It says Israelites.
Literally.
Israelites.
Okay, let me say this
Is
in a way you
Israelites a
understand.
religion?
You can join
It's a
the
tribe.
Israelites.
It's a tribe.
You
No,
can
you
join.
cannot join.
Listen to this,
Israelites,
listen.
we
And now he
know
wants to
the
teach
children of
Jews.
Israel are the children of Israel are Jacob. The children of Israel are
guys
Jacob.
haven't got a clue.
Children, the father of Israel
Literally,
is Jacob.
Ruth joined from the Moabites.
Now
She
I'm
joined
asking
the
another
Israelites.
question. I'm asking another question now.
No,
Why in Torah it says if you enslave Israelites, that's an evil act. You should be put to death. But your slaves must come from Gentiles. Racism again.
So-
You tell me now.
Let's go.
Shall I give you the verse?
So even better than that. Even better.
Yes. Shall I give you the verse? Yes. Shall I give you the verse? Shall I give you the verse? Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 19 to 20, and Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 6 to 7. It says, if you enslave Israelites, that's an evil act, and you should be put to death. But enslaving Gentiles is not an evil act,
So again,
and your slaves must come from Gentiles. That's why Jesus believes we are dogs and swine in the Bible.
Stand on your faith.
Talmud says that we are Gentiles, we Gentiles are dogs and swine. And it says, no, brother, don't get involved. Don't get involved. Yeah, are you on there? Are you on the bus?
I'll go to this in a minute. This is my own.
Let me show you.
I'm going to respond to you. No, I'm going to.
Okay.
Very simple. The concept.
Yeah, it's same in the Bible even.
In Judaism
Yeah.
and in Islam, the conquest of.
Now he's gone to another topic. He's gone to another
Stand on
topic.
your faith. Stop laughing.
He's
like a
gone
little
to another
jackal.
topic. I'm talking about Israelites, and Islam is not the same. Islam is a religion. Israelites is a
Watch-
tribe.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
It's
watch
a race.
This. Watch this.
He's mixing.
Watch this.
Okay, I'm
You have-
listening.
right?
Do you understand my
are gonna be
question?
quiet?
Okay, do you
I
understand my
understand,
question?
yes,
What's
yes.
my question?
Your question is it you're accusing the Israelites
Yeah.
or the Torah
Yeah.
of being racist because it says
No.
that you can take a slave?
No, I'm saying, how come if you enslave an Israeli man, you should be put to death, and that's an evil act? But how come you can enslave Gentiles and that's not an evil
So-
act, and you are not to be
So,
put to death?
Are you going to listen?
Yes.
Okay. Now you be quiet. Now you're hype men. Be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. Within Judaism, just like within Islam,
Yeah.
back then the concept of slavery, the institution of slavery, was not outlawed. In both Islam and Judaism, in conquest.
In Islam, you can enslave a Muslim.
Are you going to be quiet? Or are you going to bark?
No, you're talking about something else. Yusuf.
I listen to you.
Yusuf.
I
No,
listen to you.
in Islam,
Listen to how
in
triggered-
Islam,
Listen to how triggered.
in Islam, you can enslave a Muslim. But in Islam, you can enslave. In Islam, you can enslave a Muslim. In Islam, you can enslave a Muslim. Yes.
Listen to
In
how
Islam, you can
triggered they
enslave a
get, 'cause
Muslim.
They know what's coming next.
Yeah.
They start
Yeah.
panicking. They start
Okay, talk.
sweating.
Okay, I will allow you to speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Okay, let him speak. Let him speak. Yeah. Let him speak. Okay, you tell me now.
Don't talk
So-
about Islam, please.
Oh,
The question
tell
is
me.
about the Judaism. Sorry.
No, Islam. No,
being
even if
afraid
he
of your
says Islam,
faith, coward.
even no, he
About
can talk. He
Judaism.
can talk.
Coward.
Doesn't matter. He can talk about Islam. He can
Coward.
talk. No, you can talk, Yusuf. You can talk about
Okay,
Islam.
Can I speak?
But I
Can
want
I
in
speak?
context.
You want to fight? Is that what you want?
No,
You're
no,
asking me
no,
for
no,
a
no,
fight?
no, no.
Listen. Having an
Yusuf.
intellectual debate.
Yusuf,
the man
don't
asks me for a
divert
fight.
Intellectually, yeah.
Intellectually, okay.
Brother. Okay.
okay,
Now
that's fine.
answer. Now answer my question then. Now answer my question.
So again, and I will
Okay.
answer in my words, and if you all get triggered,
Yeah.
you have to live with it.
Okay, okay.
You're gonna be
That doesn't matter.
You're
Even if
going
you
to
mention
be
about
quiet.
Islam, I'm answering. No, I'm answering his questions. Don't worry. I know how to overcome. Don't worry. I know him. I know him. I know how to overcome.
Trigger point is very sensitive.
Doesn't matter. I'm coming. I'm holding him. I'm holding him back. Yeah, I'm holding him back.
I'm just putting a new battery in. I'm not running.
I'm waiting him. Now, the difference is no understanding. Islam is a religion. Israelites is a race. And Islam, you can enslave a Muslim. There's no race.
But he looks weak when he's making a comparison.
Yeah, there's no
to
race.
Islam,
But
rather
my
than
point.
defending his faith.
Do you?
Okay, please, one at a time. He's making himself look weak.
Yeah.
And his faith look weak.
Yeah.
By not defending his faith,
Yeah.
rather making a comparison.
I'm answering. I'm refuting about Islam. Whatever he comes, whatever he says about Islam as well.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we going to be quiet?
Yeah. I'm here. Yes.
Falling asleep, listen to you, be quiet.
Then walk away. Then walk away.
Listen, make me.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not going to fight you.
Can you
Doesn't
just-
matter. No.
This isn't Palestine, bro. You don't control nothing here.
No, it doesn't
You
matter.
understand?
Doesn't
You
matter.
can't tell me what to do.
Brother, brother,
You understand?
brother.
You understand?
If you don't
Yes,
like what I'm saying, walk
Do you
away.
understand me?
No, no.
Look,
we're
look,
friends.
look how angry they get.
No, brother. Brother. No, wait. Calm down.
But here, you can't tell me what to do.
You literally told me
You
to do. You've been
cannot tell
telling
me
me
what to
constantly.
do. Try
On
to
camera.
make me. You make me. Show
I
me.
don't want to fight you. What are you
Exactly.
talking about?
No,
Is it
no,
intellect?
Remember
Intellect.
that. Remember
Yeah,
that.
Yusuf.
Remember that.
That's mine.
I want him to answer.
Look how they try to intimidate
No.
with violence.
No.
Watch out.
We disagree. We disagree about that.
Territory, you own
We
this.
disagree.
You run this.
Brother,
barking.
shall I go then?
Do you run this?
Brother,
Do you control this?
brother,
Stop
You don't
putting the
definitely
victim
control
card.
me.
brother,
When
shall
you
I
see
go
me,
then? Brother,
You see something you don't control.
brother, shall I go then?
Remember
Shall
that.
I go?
Remember that. Remember that.
Okay.
Brother, shall I go then? Shall I go?
Sorry.
Shall I go?
But
Please,
he's trying
politely.
He's trying to conflate
Yeah.
the ignorance of his faith
Yeah.
with...
He's not answering. Until now, he's not answering. He's not answering.
I'm trying to.
I even said, even in Talmud, I can quote from Talmud, it says we are dogs.
When you're ready,
We are swine.
ready, I can
Okay,
respond.
okay, you talk.
Can you control
Yeah,
your guys?
please, let him talk. Allow him. Okay, go.
Allow it.
Yeah. I'm allowing you. Speak. I need to go pray.
Okay. So within Islam
Yeah.
and Judaism,
Yeah.
there is the concept of when you go to war and conquest, as was commonplace back then in both societies, you could take slaves, yes? So in Islam, in war, you could take slaves. So we agree with that.
This one is not about. It's
No,
got
I-
nothing to do about
just- yes, that's
fight.
fine.
This has got nothing to do
God,
about fight.
Literally, if you want.
But I want the context. This is not about fight.
Listen.
It's not fighting. This
Listen,
one.
you're gonna learn. Yeah. So I just trying to, so we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
We have to either agree or disagree with what we're both saying. So I'm saying that
Yeah.
within Islam and Judaism,
Yeah.
I'm going to come to the verse. Don't worry.
Okay.
There is the concept that when you go to war,
Yeah.
you can take slaves. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't matter. He's going to another topic. Doesn't matter. Speak. Carry on. Let him
So
finish.
within
Let him
Judaism,
speak. Yeah.
within Judaism, there
Yeah.
is the concept of an Eved Ivri. Eved, I mean, Abid, slave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ivri, Hebrew. Yeah. So there's the concept of a Jewish slave versus an Eved Kanani, a non-Jewish slave.
Yeah.
And what it's saying is, when it comes to conquest, which is this verse,
Yeah.
there isn't a conquest. It's saying you can't take a Jewish slave with force. Yeah.
It doesn't say Jews, by the way. It says Israelites.
But there's no word as Jews. Jews is an English word. We don't call ourselves Israel. We call ourselves Bnei Israel,
Do you-
the children of Israel. I'm Israel,
Thank
the
you.
people of Israel. We don't
Thank
call
you.
ourselves
But
Jews.
not all Jews are not all Israelites are Jews. Do you know that?
No, listen.
It's not a tribe.
Akhi,
It's a tribe. This one. It's about a tribe.
Do you want to tell me about Judaism or not? Like,
It's
I can
about
tell you
a
what-
tribe.
I can tell you what Jews. What
But
we
you're not
say.
answering my question
I am
until now.
answering
Do you
the
know
question,
that?
just not understanding.
I ask you. No, let me repeat for him. I ask you,
Yeah, let's-
how come if you enslave an Israeli man, it's an evil act and you should be put to death? But you can enslave Gentiles and that's not an evil act.
I'm gonna show you
And
something.
you are not to be put to death.
I'm gonna
Why
show-
is that? Tell me.
So I'm going to show you something.
Is that why Talmud says we are dogs and swine?
doesn't say
And
it,
Jesus also said in the New Testament, chapter 15, verse 20, chapter 15, verse 23 to 26, and verse 7, 6. He doesn't believe all that, I know. But they all believe the same. Jesus in the Bible and Talmud, Torah is the same. They believe Gentiles are nothing, are dogs and swine. Oh, go on.
Just literally Google this.
Yeah, I know. If you hit an Israeli man, you should be put to death. That's why they kill in Palestine now. And guess what? In the Bible, I showed him a verse where it says that
Literally,
country
can we
they
stay on
occupied.
one subject for
They
5 minutes?
occupied. Okay, answer. Answer.
Who just kicked me?
No, no one. No one. That's by mistake. No one can kick you here. Come on. we're not fighting here.
Okay, just for the benefit of the camera.
Yeah.
I've typed in evidivri into Google. Evidivri, which is the concept of a Jewish slave. There are many halachot.
Why are you telling me about the website?
What does it?
I'm asking you about why racism in the Torah.
I'm trying to explain. Literally, I'm trying to explain. If you can't keep up, that's fine.
Okay.
So there is a concept in Judaism of two distinctions of types of slaves, yes?
Yeah.
So if you have the concept of a non-Jewish slave and the concept of a Jewish slave, that suggests that...
But it says you cannot enslave Israel.
It's talking about...
You cannot enslave an Israeli man here. So that means you cannot enslave a Jew man. You are to be put to death. The verse says that. No, it says the verse. Even I can show you the Hebrew. From the Hebrew.
I can show you the Hebrew.
Okay, let me show you from the Hebrew as well. Let me show you from the Hebrew as well. I go here from the Hebrew.
What's the passage? What's the verse?
And chapter 20 and Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 19 to 20 and chapter 24 verse 6 to 7.
So he's saying the translation's wrong.
No, it's right. I checked it. It's right. I checked it in Hebrew language and English, both of them, and it's the same.
What are you saying? Which verse?
It's the same. It says the same.
23 what?
23, chapter 23 Deuteronomy,
Yeah.
verse 19 to 20. And Deuteronomy also again, chapter 24, verse 6 to 7.
24, so it's going to be 24 because it's not 23, so let's go to 24. 23 was the interest.
Let me go it for you. Deuteronomy 23, verse 19, Hebrew. Hebrew's language.
It's even better. It doesn't actually say
Mine
that.
is.
It doesn't say anything about slavery.
No, I said.
So
Let me show you.
this is the way it's
No,
always
this is
important
about
to get the
interest. The in slavery.
source. No, the slavery is the next verse.
Yeah, it's the next verse.
So basically, it says you can't kidnap a Jewish person.
And Israel don't say a Jew, pastor.
It
19 is at 7.
It doesn't even say Jewish person. It says basically a nefesh, a soul,
That's
a person.
7, not 19.
No, what is that?
From actually no,
No, that's another one.
it's
Sorry,
7.
That's another
20,
one.
20, literally here.
What
okay.
is it? 23 or 24?
24/7.
24/7. Yeah, 24/7. Yeah.
Okay, so what it says is
It's the
you
same
can't
what I said.
kidnap. You can't kidnap.
Carry on.
You
No,
can't
no,
say-
just
okay.
kidnap. Go on. I know what it says of heart. Even I don't need to look at it. So you can't try me.
Yeah.
You can't.
Is it racist?
You can't try me.
And if it's racist,
So this is what they want to say is racism. I'm just going to read the verse.
Okay.
I'll read it in English. If a man is discovered
Yeah.
kidnapping
Yeah.
anyone from among his brothers,
Kidnapping or what?
no, just kidnapping.
Don't hide. Don't hide.
And treats him
Don't
as
hide
a
or
slave,
sell.
and
Yeah,
sells
treat.
him. And
Yeah,
sells him.
thank you. See, I'm not even looking, but I know Fahad the verse. Go on.
Well, then if
Don't
you know
try
that by
it.
heart, why are you interrupting?
Because you're trying to change the topic. I know Fahad.
So if a man is discovered kidnapping any person from among his brothers of the children,
Say it. Carry on. Say it. More. Say it more.
and treats him as a
Last
slave
time he said
and
it.
sells him.
He was talking about, he was criticizing Islam. That's why today I came here to prove him wrong.
that thief shall die.
What it says, repeat, please.
mate-
Can you start again?
mate-
Can you start again? Can you start again, please? Start
Again?
again.
Okay, I'll read
yeah,
it again.
start. Yeah, don't change the words. Yeah, the words. Yeah, come on.
So if a man is discovered kidnapping anyone from among his brothers of the children of Israel,
No, just kidnapping. Carry on. You're still changing. Not kidnap.
literally
It
read it,
says
look,
something
look.
else. Let me show you. Let me show you that one. Let me show you that one. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Here it says, even in Hebrew it's the same. It says, if someone is caught kidnapping a fellow Israelite and treating or selling them as a slave, the kidnapper must die.
Not
You
must
must,
die.
yes, you must purge the evil from among you.
It just says unmade, and they'll die. And they'll die. But here's the point.
Even in Hebrew. Shall I read the Hebrew again?
Can you just listen?
Okay.
So my question to you.
Don't change.
God, another question.
No.
What question do you have for me now? Last time he was criticizing Islam. I'm here to prove him wrong. Islam is not about racism. It's not about a race. Islam, the best religion around the world is Islam. Welcome to Islam. Islam, we treat you with even.
I actually think you're afraid of the answer because I'm trying.
What answer you give me? What answer give me?
So when I read.
What answer?
When I read, you.
Look here. It says if you're in slave. It says if you're enslave an Israeli man, you should be put to death, and that's an evil act. But if you enslave a Gentile, that's an evil act.
Say that again?
If you enslave,
If you enslave a Gentile,
yes, you can.
Where does it say
Gentile.
that in that verse? Where does it say that in that verse?
Wait. What do you want me to say? Show you.
So you're saying in that
This
verse,
one, it says if you enslave an Israeli man,
Exactly, so it's
you
very
should be
specific.
put to death.
No, it says and you will die. It doesn't say
You will
put to
die.
death.
It says
could be
the
chayiv mitzvah,
kidnapper
it could be-
must
it
die.
could be chayiv
Okay, now he's changing now. Let me show. Let me go. Okay, let me go.
So in Judaism.
Okay, let me go. 23, verse 19, verse 7.
Before we go there, can I respond
Verse
to what
7,
you just said?
Hebrew language.
Can I respond to what you've just said?
Wait. Here is here.
This is like ridiculous.
Okay,
No,
here.
stop.
In Hebrew. Shall I read in
walk
Hebrew?
away. No,
Because
I
you're
walk-
changing the Hebrew
I walk-
language.
I walk-
Here it says Hebrew. In Hebrew is here. It says not you shall. Is here. It says the same here.
If I'm not allowed to respond, what's the point of
Okay,
it?
you go. Speak. Okay. Okay, you speak. My question. Do you understand my question?
I understand your question.
What's my question?
Your question is, or your accusation
Yeah.
is it's racist that a Jew Jew is not allowed to kidnap a fellow Jew and enslave them, yeah?
No. Cause let me repeat for
So
you.
can I respond, please? I understand.
No,
the
you
question.
didn't understand
It doesn't
because you
matter,
told
let
me
go.
something else. I'm repeating again. This is my fourth time here. I'm saying each verse now. I'm quoting each verse. Each verse. Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 6 to 7. It says, if you enslave Gentile,
6 to 7, it's just 7.
6 and 7, but I'm
not
quoting
7.
6 and from. I'm starting from 6 and 7. But now what I'm saying is in 7, verse 7. It says, if you enslave, if you kidnap an Israeli man or treat them as a slave, the kidnapper must die. And it says, the kidnapper must die, yeah? And it says you have to remove the evil from among you. So here this verse it says, if you enslave an Israeli man, that's an evil act and you must die. But in Deuteronomy again, chapter 23, verse 19 to 20, it says, your slaves must come from other nations around you. You cannot enslave an Israeli man.
what's your answer?
So why, if
can
you
I
enslave
answer?
an Israeli man, that's an evil act and you have to die. But if you enslave a Gentile, that's not evil. That's not an evil act. But it's a it's a recommendation.
20 to 30 minutes nearly, just questions for
Like
you.
every time I open my mouth, you interrupt. So can
Do you understand now?
Listen,
Why is that?
Can I respond?
Are you better than us? Are you better than Gentiles?
Can I respond?
Tell me.
That's what
Yes,
the book says.
that's what Talmud says that as well. You
Can
tell
I
me.
respond?
Uh-huh.
Can I
Believe
respond?
in
Yes.
racist literature.
And you're all going to be quiet.
Yes,
You're gonna allow
I'm
me to
quiet.
respond?
I'm
Okay,
quiet.
Thank you. So, in Judaism, in the verse we've just read,
Yeah.
it's talking about when someone kidnaps. It's saying a Jew that kidnaps another Jew
Yeah.
and then sells them into slavery. That's forbidden. In Judaism, we have the concept of slavery, just like within Islam. Yes. So in Islam, slaves are acquired in two ways, and it's the same in Judaism. You can either acquire a slave via conquest.
He's
and
not
you can-
getting the point. In
I am-
Islam,
I am.
let me answer you.
No.
In Islam,
Are you
you
gonna
can
let me
enslave.
answer, or are you just gonna
Okay,
shout
go
at
on.
me?
Go on.
It's the only way I can get a point across.
Okay. Let him speak.
Let him speak.
Go on.
So within Judaism, Islam, you have this concept. You can acquire a slave in two ways, via
Yeah.
conquest or via purchase. So in Judaism, there is a legitimate way to acquire a Jewish slave, and they're called an Eved Ivri, and that's via someone can sell them.
What verse?
Listen.
No, what verse?
We'll go there in a minute. Can I just?
What verse says that?
Can
Hold on there. I want a verse.
So
I want a verse in the Torah where it says you can enslave a Jew. But I give you a verse where you cannot enslave an Israeli man.
Allow me to speak. Literally every time I try to
Verse.
explain something.
Okay, verse. Okay, your explanation. I need a verse.
Because I haven't memorized it, but I will get it for you. Don't worry.
You Google the verse in the Torah.
Yes,
In the Torah.
Yes.
And I'm giving you a verse where it says you cannot enslave an Israeli man. Okay, go speak. Okay, speak.
Respond?
Okay, speak.
So I will Google the verse once I've given over because I haven't memorized it. But there's the concept in Judaism of an Eved Ivri, which I've shown you already, and an Eved Kanani, a Jewish slave and a non-Jewish slave. The way you can acquire a Jewish slave is they can either, if they're in debt to you, they can sell themselves into you. So they sell themselves to pay off their debt. Or you can, 2 minutes, or you can purchase a slave.
I'm listening.
So they are the legitimate ways that you can acquire a Jewish slave according to the Jewish tradition.
Tradition. Jewish tradition.
Can I literally?
Okay, tradition, not Torah.
Can I make a point, please?
Okay.
The other way you can acquire slaves is in war, just like within Islam. In the Quran, where it says what you acquire with your possess with your right arm, you can keep, and I can give you many examples of Muslims taking Jewish slaves, which I could say is racist.
No, just Jews.
2 minutes.
Even Muslims.
Can I just?
You can slave a Muslim in Islam. Okay, go on. That's not racism.
Okay. We'll get
Same
there
as yours.
We'll get there in a minute. So within Judaism, you're forbidden from in conflict and war, kidnapping a Jew and selling them into slavery. That's forbidden. It doesn't say the same for non-Jews. So if you want to say that that's racism, that is legitimately what the text says. And I'm going to get that.
So it's legit racism.
Wait.
So 2 minutes.
Okay, wait.
In Islam, you have very similar concepts.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I can stand here today as an Orthodox Jew and say that I think the institution of slavery is wrong. I think keeping slaves is wrong. I think conquering them and battling and enslaving them is wrong. Like purchasing a slave is wrong. All of that is wrong. I believe it's not good to keep slaves.
Yeah.
So my questions to you, and I'll bring all the sources for what I've said, I will have to Google them because I haven't memorized them, is do you believe the same? Do you believe that slavery is wrong and immoral? Because we're discussing slavery.
No, you're asking me, you're not answering my question until now.
So while you're answering,
I don't want to divert the topic. No, I'm staying on the topic. Did he answer my question? Did he answer my question? Now he said he will give me a verse where it says you can enslave a Jew man, an Israeli man. Can you show me where the Bible says you can enslave an Israeli man? Give me a verse. Give me a verse. Can you give me a verse where it says you can enslave an Israeli man? I enslave an Israeli man. It says you have to be put to death and you have to remove the evil act from. It says that enslaving an Israeli man, so it's an evil act.
When you acquire a Hebrew slave,
No. What number?
22.
Exodus where? Okay, show me. Let me go.
20 and 2. When you acquire a Hebrew slave...
Wait.
I was literally talking about the oval.
No, let me give you the answer. Yeah, I will go for myself. What number is? Tell me.
When you acquire a Hebrew...
No, Exodus what?
20.
Exodus...
1, 2.
Exodus. Let me use the other one. I don't want this one. No, this one takes longer.
He's fighting for you. You're fighting for them.
Who's fighting for who? I'm fighting for no one. I'm fighting for the Jewish people.
No, you're not fighting for the Jewish people. We know Jews stands for nothing in the world. In Torah. No, Israel. We know Bnei Israel. Not all Bnei Israel are good.
There's no J.
Get the point. Not all Bnei Israel. We believe Muslims. No, we believe some Israelites. We believe some Israelites are good. We're not saying all Israelites are bad. We're not getting. Even Muslims, we have bad ones and good ones. We're not saying not Zionist. Okay, tell me the verse. Exodus what? Exodus
20.
20? What?
And then 1, 2.
1. Let's start from 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and God spoke all these words. Okay. I am the Lord your God who brought you out.
Right there.
Oh, he gave me another verse even.
Let me go.
It doesn't say even the same. You said Exodus 1, 2.
Exodus 20.
Exodus what?
Shemot, let me just go there.
Exodus, you said 20, verse 1, 2. And it says something else. Are you sending me to Israel, man? They want to, do you want me to go to prison now? That verse sent me there. I showed him a verse in the Bible, in Torah, where it says Israel, they occupied that land. A clear verse. I give him a verse. I give him the verse. It says in, I give him. Yeah, I give him. Deuteronomy 19 to 20. 23, 19 to 20. It says that. Even it says you cannot charge interest an Israeli man, but you can charge interest Gentiles. And you can enslave their children as well. In Islam, it's not like that.
You can't charge interest to a
A Muslim to a non-Muslim. And you can enslave a Muslim or non-Muslims. Both. And you cannot charge interest Muslims to non-Muslims. Same. Islam is the best religion. Prophet said what? There is no superiority over black over Arabs, white over Arabs, black over whites, other way around. Our best one, the best one what? Yes. And guess what in Islam? Every time in Islam, there are certain sins if we commit, Allah is asking us and Prophet Muhammad to come an atonement. Redemption. And the redemption is, the first one is freeing a slave. Nowhere you can find in Islam. People, social media using bad image. Christians here, Christian countries are being hypocrites. Do you know why? They support Israel over Muslims. Do you know why? Israel, look, they disbelieve Jesus. They believe he's a cursed. They believe he's a bastard. They believe Mary is a whole woman. But in Islam, if you come to Islam, Mary is top 4 women in Islam, best. Jesus, top five prophets in Islam.
Sorry. It's 21, not 22. It's 21.
21, yeah?
They killed the prophets.
In Islam, if you praise the prophet,
I had a conversation with this man and his friend.
Christians should learn, Christians should be Exodus.
Which conversation? They killed them. They tried to kill Jesus, even though we're the ones who killed Jesus.
Exodus 21.
21. 1, 2.
1, 2.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
You had a conversation with him. Which conversation?
21 is just the beginning, but 20.
Okay.
21, 2 is what you want.
Okay.
30 minutes to answer one question.
It doesn't say Israel.
If you buy a
Comparison and argument.
you have to understand the basics
Okay.
of Hebrew.
Okay.
Whenever the Torah refers to us, it calls us Hebrew.
So now I have a question now.
Israelites, yeah?
Okay, now I have a question to you.
Please. But
Well, okay.
just before you just can you confirm that that's what it says? What I said.
Okay, wait.
Do you want to read it out to the camera?
It says here, if you buy a Hebrew servant,
slave.
it says servant here.
Well, you're reading it. The Hebrew is eved. It's a
Okay,
slave.
okay. He is to serve you for 6 years, but in 7th year he shall go free. But it doesn't say and Gentiles shall go free.
So perfect.
Again, racism. Why Jew shall go for free, but Gentiles does not go for free?
This is really, it's literally
Again,
impossible
same.
to have a conversation.
Okay, again, another question.
Just for the camera.
I got 2 questions.
2 minutes. Can you
Okay.
just confirm to the camera what I said is correct? That in Judaism, there is
Not
the
yet.
concept of
It's
a
not
Jewish
correct.
slave and a
It's not
non-Jewish.
correct. I'm answering. It's not correct. Shall I answer? Okay, here. The other verse it says you. The other verse it says
I'm looking
you.
at the camera.
Wait, let me talk. The other verse it says you cannot enslave an Israeli man. Yeah, an Israeli man. If you enslave them, you are to be put to death, and that's an evil act.
So-
you have to remove the evil act from among you. Yeah, and this one it says contradiction. It says you can enslave an Israeli man, but when it comes to Gentiles, it doesn't say free them after 6 months, 6 years. Here it says after 7 years you have to free the Israeli man. But why Gentiles? You cannot free them.
No, you can free
after
them.
7.
You can free them after 7. You can free them whenever you want.
No, where it says after 7.
So
that
sorry,
law,
yeah.
it doesn't say. This law applies to Israel only. Israelites.
So again,
Why
you're
again
gonna
racism?
allow me to
Yes.
again. So I just want to establish.
And can you first of all, can you sort out the contradiction first of all?
So again,
Sort out the contradiction.
Do you want to say so again?
Yeah.
I started by saying in
Yeah.
Judaism there's
Yeah.
the concept of a Jewish slave and a non-Jewish slave.
Uh-huh.
You said no, there isn't. It's all on camera.
No.
Just before.
You're not
just
getting.
before, yeah. Can you accept
Contradiction.
that?
Can you explain
just-
that
can you-
verse and this verse?
Before we go, I'm going to
Okay,
deal with
can you
each one of your points, but we have
okay.
to go one at a
Okay,
time.
okay.
Can you now accept that I was correct when I said that in Judaism there is such a concept of a Jewish slave? Because you said there wasn't. And now you're looking at it in black and white.
And what the other verse says?
It's fine.
The other verse says what? You cannot enslave an Israeli man. And this one it says you can. So sort it out for me.
I'm trying to.
No.
If you've been paying attention, I've already explained how.
What it says.
So can you remember how you can come to possess a Jewish slave in the Jewish, like if, as a Jew,
yes,
how you can acquire a Jewish slave? Can you remember? I did explain it to you.
Yeah, you're getting my point. Let me repeat again. One verse about Gentiles.
Listen, this is really, really difficult.
No,
because literally I respond to every single thing.
No, you're not responding now yet. I got 3 questions now. I got 3 questions now.
Can we just deal with your first one? I said there's a concept of a Jewish slave and a non-Jewish slave within Judaism.
A concept, but no text.
Different law. Okay, different law. Okay, wait, different law. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Different law.
Yes,
so the way you treat Gentiles and the way you treat the way you treat Gentiles when it comes to slavery and the way you treat a Jew man is different, because here Gentiles, it doesn't say freedom after 7 years, but here it says after 7 years you have to free them.
Are you interested in learning Are you interested in learning what the Jewish tradition
now
is?
can you sort it out for me, this verse? Contradiction. Can you sort it out for me? Another contradiction here.
Are you interested in the answer?
Okay.
Do you want to know the answer, or do
you know my question then? Do you know what my question is? What is the first one?
So,
what's the first one?
Tell me your question.
See now, that's why you're talking. You're not allowing me to speak. See now, you didn't understand my questions yet.
I don't understand your question.
Thank you. So then why are you opening your mouth? Then you shouldn't talk. Okay.
I won't talk.
Okay. Now I'm asking. One verse it says.
One question at a time. And
okay. One question at a time. Yeah. One question at a time. One verse says, "You are not to slave an Israeli man. It's enslaving them, you have to die, and that's an evil act." But here it says you can enslave a Jew man. Is that not an evil act? Contradiction here.
It's not
2 verses.
Stop.
One you can and the other one you can't.
That's your question. I understand.
Okay. One question at a time.
Is that a contradiction?
Okay.
Very simply, no, it's not.
Why?
That's what I'm going to explain to you.
Okay, explain.
So there is, just like within Islam, there is the concept of acquiring a slave. In the text is literally, listen.
No. You go to Islam.
Walk away
no, I'm asking. Okay, let me give you an easier way, simple way. Okay, let me give you a simple way. Okay, let me give him a simple way. No, he's going. No, that's not answering my question. I'm asking him. I want him to sort out.
Why are you afraid of my answer?
No.
Why are you afraid of my answer?
Okay, speak. Okay, speak. Okay. He's repeating the same thing. We already discussed about this. Okay, speak then.
So just like in Islam, there's 2 ways you can acquire. In the first pasuk, in the first verse you read, it's talking about kidnapping. You cannot kidnap, so it's talking about conflict. When you're in a war, you cannot take a Jewish slave through conquest. When you're going up against the pagans that surround you, that sacrifice their children and are trying to slaughter you, in that instance you can take a slave in a battle and you can possess that slave. With the Jewish slave, which came later, the way that Jew could become a slave was one of 2 ways. You could purchase that Jew because they become a slave through selling themselves to someone else, or they can sell themselves to you. So that's how you come to have a Hebrew slave. So there are 2 different methods of how they...
Wait, I go on side. Still again, he's contradicting his own words again.
How it's not a contradiction,
Let him
so
speak.
you understand.
Okay.
So what I would then, and now you never answered this question, and this is for me the most critical question, because we can all go back to our ancient texts and say how things were there when there was slavery, when there was horrors, child sacrifice, people trying to murder, just like within Islam, Muhammad kept...
Oh, no, I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing that. That's off topic. That's off topic. Now again,
you bring their faith into it,
that's off topic.
They start cowering. So I'm being very explicit here. Slavery is immoral. Whether it's a Jewish slave, a Muslim slave, a non-Muslim slave, a non-Jewish slave, like all slavery is immoral.
No. I'm not asking about whether it's immoral or what. I'm not asking you that.
Can you say the same?
No, I'm not asking you that.
Can you say the same?
No, I'm not asking you whether it's immoral or what.
What he wants to do, he wants to get
No.
He knows that
I'm asking now. Let me repeat again. He's not answering my question. He's not answering my question.
Now who's the coward?
Now I'm saying. Now I'm saying. Look here. In Leviticus chapter 25, verse 44 to 46, it says about interest. You cannot charge interest an Israeli man, but you can charge an interest Gentiles. Who are that one? I'm not talking about that one now. Now I'm talking in slavery. Okay, in slavery. It says here, you slaves must come from other nations around you. That's clear cut. You slaves must come from around you, the other nations. Which means you cannot enslave an Israeli man.
You've literally just read the verse where there are enslaved Hebrews in the literal
You're
text.
not getting me. You're not getting me.
So what are you saying? Say it clearly so a simple guy like me can understand.
said, without kidnapping an Israeli man, or with kidnap, whether or ever, verse.
What do you say?
You said if you kidnap,
yeah,
it's talking about kidnapping, Kidnapping, yes.
So it's talking about in war.
Yeah, kidnapping an Israeli man, and you cannot enslave them, yeah. But the other verse about Gentiles, it says, your slaves must come from Gentiles, other nations around you.
What it's saying,
and it says you can enslave their children and buy them. Why that verse? It doesn't mention about Jews.
So again, it's talking.
Why it's not talking about an Israeli man?
It's talking about the wars that the Jews are having with
the verse is not talking about an Israeli man. It says your slaves must come. The nations around you. Is that fight? Listen. It's not during the war, that one.
What's the point of this
That's not during the war.
What is the point of this conversation?
No, that's not during the war. But you said during the war.
What is the point
and
of
I'm asking, how come you have different law when it comes to...
So listen.
Is that not racism?
So again, listen. I will stand here today and say, actually, I'm gonna do this because I've stood here defending my faith, and I've explained how these verses should be understood. Now I'm going to read for you from yours,
I don't get that point. You can enslave a Gentile and no limit. He didn't answer. But an Israeli man, it says you can enslave him, but after 7 years, you have to set him free. But a Gentile, you can keep him. Clear cut. Clear cut. Racism. Where is the equality? Last time you was criticizing, I was watching your video saying if I go to an Islamic country and there's no equality.
Okay, so listen. Narrated by Abdullah ibn...
Now he's telling me a hadith.
Yeah.
He's jumped to hadith now. Oh, okay, thank you. Mr. Yusuf, you lost the debate. Bring all your rabbis here. Bring all your rabbis here. You're still. Bring all your rabbis here. I need rabbis. Any rabbis. I'm calling for rabbis here.
For the last hour, the minute you bring up Islam,
the state of Israel is racism. You can enslave a Gentile. You can enslave a Gentile, but Muslims, you can enslave a Muslim.
None of you should flog his wife as he flogs a slave.
Muslims can enslave other Muslims.
Like he flogs a slave.
Cannot enslave an Israeli man.
Bring your
other rabbis. Bring your other rabbis.
None of you shall
He
flog
occupied
his wife
Israel.
like
The Bible says they occupied Israel. In Torah. Bring your other rabbis. You're still here. You're still here. You know your limit. You know your limit. Last time you was criticizing about Islam. I was watching your videos talking there's no equality. In Islam is better than yours. No other religion better than Islam. I'm telling you now, right now. If you come to Islam, you have rights in Islam. You have rights in Islam.
None of you shall beat your wife like you beat your slave.
Okay.
None of you shall beat your wife like you beat your slave.
Say again.
None of you shall beat your wife like you beat your slave.
No.
You can beat your slave. You can beat your wife.
Wait, he's lying. He said in Islam, look here. Liars. He lied about enslaving Islam. Please wait. I don't want to call you mother, auntie, respectfully. Okay, let me speak respectfully, please, or auntie, whatever. Okay, he lied about enslaving